Good guys, glorious afternoon everyone. Welcome back to Psalm 146 Home and Garden. Today I'm going to show you how I make chicken Milanese, or it would be Milanesa de pollo in Spanish. So I've got 2 chicken breasts here. I'm getting ready to wash them up, and then I'm going to slice them as thin as I can. And the reason I don't buy them already sliced is because it cost more. It was cheaper to get these, and this is what was left over in a pack, because I had gotten a jumbo pack. So the meals that I made previously throughout the week, like the enchiladas, the tinga, all of that, that came from the same pack. So this is the other half of what's left. So I'm gonna slice it up, and then on this plate over here, where did my I'm gonna go ahead and put this on it. And hold on real quick, where did I put it over here? Oh, after I have everything over here, I'm gonna season it with that, and then I'm gonna take this same bowl and whip up some eggs in there so I could egg wash everything. And then we're gonna put breadcrumbs and then pass them back over to this plate. And then the oil that I had used the other day to fry up, what did we just eat? What is it called? Chilaquiles I just made. And remember, I fried the tortillas in this, and then I fried eggs in this, and I still got oil left over, so I'm gonna fry up this chicken in there. So I'm not gonna show a whole lot just because it's chicken. I need to be washing my hands continually. I don't want to be touching my phone during this time. So I'll try to show a little bit of each step, but I'm definitely gonna not show while I'm cutting. I don't have a tripod or anything, but I'll be back. Okay, so as you can see, I have a piece here that I kind of butterfly, like I cut it to a certain thickness, and then it was like that, and so cut it again like down the middle to make it spread out like that. And I've got the rest of them here. Some of them are smaller, some are bigger. Well, not bigger than this, but some are smaller. They're all smaller. And so I'm just going to go ahead and season, but I can't use this hand to season, so I can show you until after I go and wash my hand. Let me go do that. Okay, so my hand is clean, and like I said, I'm using this adobo. And after I finish using up this whole container, I'm not going to buy this product anymore, unless they stop putting things like anti-caking agents in it. Now I do need to flip it over and season it again, but I'm gonna need to just not show that part, because what I'm gonna do is, like, after I flip it over, I have to go wash my hand again before I pick up my seasoning. So I'm just gonna put the camera down, wash my hands, and then just get through all of these. And then when I have a pile on this plate, I'm gonna go ahead and beat some eggs right there so we could egg wash them, and I'll be back later. Okay, so as you can see, the chicken is actually red now, and what I did was I took a couple of these packages of sazon Goya, and it has annatto seed, which it says achiote there, that's annatto, and it has a thing called culantro that tastes a lot like cilantro, but not exactly. It's just another herb that has the same flavor profile. And I went and put it on all of them. And then I have 3 eggs here that I'm getting ready to whisk up, and then I'm gonna soak these in the eggs so that the breadcrumbs will go on nicely. We're just gonna make sure it's well incorporated and everything. And the reason I don't cut my chicken up on the cutting board is because I use that for my fruits and vegetables, and I do not want to cross-contaminate that at all. I don't want even there to be the slightest possibility of a risk of any sort. So I'm going to go ahead and start putting on the breadcrumbs, and I got the Italian style because it has basil, which I absolutely love. And I need both of my hands for that, so let me go wash up real quick, and I'll be back. Okay, so here we go. Already got the oil pretty hot. And you'll notice that I actually moved my skillet over. I moved my, I have my cast iron griddle here, and I moved it over that way because I don't want to be reaching over it and dropping raw meat, breadcrumbs, and all the things. So that's the reason why I had the bowl so close to the plate too. Like the least amount of surface area that you're reaching over with these things, the better it is to keep everything close, and so cleanup is easier, if that makes sense to you. I don't want to be cross-contaminating my kitchen. I will point out that I have had food poisoning 2 times in my life, and both times is because other people, only God knows what they did, but some kind of cross-contamination happened, and it was not fun. Like, when you have food poisoning, you literally feel like you're gonna die or something, like seriously. So I try to avoid that at all costs. By the grace and glory of God, I've never caused it myself. And so right now I'm just gonna go ahead and let this fry up. I'm gonna go wash my hands again, and then I'm gonna get a fork to flip it over. I'm not gonna flip it with my hands. Now, like, if you've never done this before, I don't even recommend that you place it into the pan with your hand, but that's just the way I do things around here. You can go ahead and use a fork, or if you want to have an even shorter distance between you and the item, go ahead and, I mean, not shorter distance, if you want to have a longer distance between you and the hot oil, you can go ahead and use some tongs to your liking, but this is just the way that I do. And so I leave it frying there for a couple minutes on each side so that it gets to cook thoroughly on the inside. We don't want no salmonella or anything like that. So once you see it starting to get golden brown and everything, like, you'll kind of see around the edges of this as it starts to get golden brown. So I'm going to leave it there for another minute, and then I'm going to flip it and leave it equal amounts on both sides. And then I got my other pot back here with the lid on it, and I'm going to be passing them right back there so that I'm not all over the place with it. Okay, so as you can see, I have a little bit of oil still left in the pan, and it's not worth straining this little bit, and there's little burnt pieces in there from the crumbs. But I went ahead and cut up some onion and bell pepper, and yes, I completely sanitized all of this. So I'm gonna just go ahead and pour this in, and I'm about to mix this up all over there. Okay, so I went ahead and mixed this up. I put salt and pepper, and as you can see, yes, there are some burnt breadcrumbs on here, but it does still taste good, so I'm gonna go ahead and use this. And what I'm planning to do, since I have my cast iron griddle right here, oh, I got some grease splatter right there, I need to clean that. I'm gonna take some buns and then put some butter on them. I'm gonna heat this up as soon as I'm done over here, because I don't want this to get too hot. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and I'm gonna toast them up a little bit over there with the butter, and then I'm gonna put the meat inside the bun and then put this on top of it, and it's gonna be delicious. Okay, so my griddle is nice and hot, and my butter isn't as soft as I would like it to be, so I'm gonna go ahead and just apply it right directly on to the thing, and I'm gonna put my buns on top of it instead of trying to cut it when it's not, and try to spread it, like it's not gonna be spreadable. So in order to save time, I'm gonna go ahead and lay that one right there. I'm gonna go ahead and lay this one right there, just like so. Something is just so delicious smelling about some buttered bread. And I did not make these myself. These are from the Rosen brand, the one that's famous in Chicago. So there's only a little bit of butter in there, and I might actually end up putting more. Yeah. Oh, Gina sent me a message. Hey Gina. Well, not to me, she sent it to our whole group. But yeah, I know that's right. We're celebrating a victory today. Okay, you guys, I just plated on my husband's portion, and of course for him I give him the best one of everything when I make food. And I used a dollop of Daisy on there. You can see the line right there. I used the Frank's Red Hot Wing Sauce, the buffalo sauce on there. And I haven't put the onion with the green pepper and the garlic on the plate just yet, but it is gonna go right here. But the reason is it doesn't look pretty for the thumbnail, so nobody's gonna want to watch it if it's looking like something's burnt up, you know? So I went ahead and did this, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a picture, and then I'll upload the video as soon as I get around to editing it, because I did it in like separate parts instead of pausing the thing. What I went ahead and did was push the stop button, so it's multiple little pieces of video that I have to go and splice together. But other than that, I appreciate you for being here. Let me know in the comments if you've tried this before or if you're going to. Thank you so much for watching, and have a very blessed rest of your Sunday. Bye.